Hello and welcome to this video where we will talk about Mayan abdominal massage. Now, this video is an informational video, and the reason why I'm creating this informational video is because I was really feeling called to create a guided self-healing practice video where I would guide you step by step through this healing practice with the intention to focus on mental and emotional wounds as well as releasing trauma from the body. If you've ever heard the body keeps score, or if you've heard the issues are in the tissues, it's this belief that when we experience any type of trauma, whether it's physical trauma, mental trauma, emotional trauma, spiritual trauma, whatever it may be, that trauma can be stored or trapped within the body. And that when we bring loving touch and loving awareness to our physical bodies with the intention to release emotional wounds and trauma, we can experience a deeper level of healing. So I really wanted to create a video that would guide you through this healing practice. But I felt like before I could do that, I needed to give you some information. And that's the whole point of this informational video. Now, the information I'm going to share in this video is really just scratching the surface. And that's because I'm not a trained professional in Mayan abdominal massage therapy. I am not an expert in this technique. And all the information that I'm going to share with you today in this video, I got from other videos on YouTube as well as podcast episodes that I listened to. So I went into my own deep dive into this practice, and I took lots of pages of notes and that way I can share with you some information about this practice before guiding you through the practice. So in this video, we're going to talk about what is Mayan abdominal massage. We'll briefly discuss the history of Mayan abdominal massage. We'll talk about the benefits of this massage practice, and that's benefits on the physical level, mental and emotional level, and the energetic levels. And then we'll also talk about the contraindications for this massage therapy practice. So when it's safe and when it's not safe. And this video will help you to understand if this massage practice is right for you on your healing journey. And regardless if you decide to do the follow-up video, the self-guided practice, when we get into the physical benefits as well as the physical reasons for doing this massage therapy practice, when we get into that, if you feel like this massage therapy practice could benefit you in your physical healing journey, then I really recommend seeking out a trained practitioner in this massage therapy technique, because they are going to have the knowledge needed to really address whatever your personal concerns are. Again, the video that will be a follow-up to this video, the self-guided or the guided self-practice, that video is going to be focusing more on mental, emotional, energetic healing, and it's not really focused on the physical aspect of this massage. Yet, this massage practice has crazy good benefits for the physical body. So again, at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you the YouTube videos and podcast episodes that I watched that I felt were extremely informative, very educational, and will give you a much greater understanding of this practice and how it can benefit you. All right, so let's get to it. I'm going to use my notes because again, I'm not an expert. This is just me sharing with you what I learned, and again, it's so that you can have a little bit of an understanding before just jumping into doing this practice with me. So first, what is Mayan abdominal massage? Mayan abdominal massage is also called Maya abdominal massage, and it can also be called the Arvigo technique, and we'll get more into that later. But first, what is Mayan abdominal massage? Mayan abdominal massage is healing touch applied to the abdomen, addressing the whole abdomen while paying extra attention to the pelvis and the related tissues and organs. This includes the muscles, skin, fascia, and the internal organs, although this massage is performed externally. And when you're doing this massage on yourself, you're really working from the pubic bone up to the diaphragm. When you go see a practitioner, they may give some attention to your back and to your sacrum as well. And again, that will all depend basically just what your concerns are and what your body needs. The focus is on the abdomen and the pelvis, yet this massage has a full body effect, and it facilitates whole being healing on all levels. Again, even though it's an abdominal massage practice, it has an effect with the whole body, and it does create a whole being healing on all levels, physically, mentally, emotionally, and energetically. And so the history of this practice. The thing that I found the most interesting about the origins and history of this massage therapy practice is that the people who are performing this practice, they were the midwives of their communities. And they most often would receive the techniques through their dreams. So while they were asleep, while they were dreaming, they would actually see themselves performing this massage therapy practice on the people that they were working with. And not only would they see themselves doing certain techniques or applying massage therapy to certain areas of the body, but they would also see themselves using certain herbs and plant medicines. And so once they would awaken from that dream state, they would take that knowledge that they received in their dreams and apply it in real life. And it worked. They let their intuition guide them, and that's how this practice came to be. Now, I'm sure that over time, as midwives realized that certain things were effective, I'm sure that those techniques were shared midwife to midwife and passed down through the generations. Yet even a midwife that was practicing generations down the line would still be using their dreams and their intuition to guide them on doing this practice with the people that they were working with in real life. So I thought that history was really cool, and obviously with the name, this massage practice originates from Mayan culture. So this massage practice is for all genders and for all people, and this is all people with or without a physical womb, whether you've ever had a uterus or not. So for those with a uterus, special attention is focused on this organ. But again, this massage is for all people. The techniques are very gentle and safe for most people at most stages of life. All genders, all ages, all people can benefit from this healing practice. However, there are some contraindications, so let's talk about those. So, Mayan abdominal massage is not recommended if you are pregnant. If you are pregnant, rather than doing this massage practice, instead it's recommended to warm your hands and then place your hands over your womb and just offer your loving presence, offer your loving awareness, maybe even do a little meditation with your hands on your womb. But it's not advised to do the actual massage practice. And this is also true if you're trying to get pregnant. So if you're attempting to become pregnant, you want to avoid this massage from ovulation and until you know 100% sure that you're not pregnant. One of the physical benefits of this massage practice is that it aids in fertility. So you can do this massage to help increase your fertility. However, if you've already ovulated, you want to avoid doing this massage until you know for sure you're not pregnant, as it can cause miscarriage. If you have an active infection, especially in the pelvic region, avoid doing this massage practice until that infection has cleared. If you have an IUD, you want to avoid this practice at least until you are able to talk to your medical care provider. Talk to your medical professional before doing this massage practice if you have an IUD. If you have any serious medical condition where you are unsure if this massage practice is safe for you or not, then you really want to seek your medical professional and ask them if this practice is okay for you to do. And again, as I stated in the beginning of this video, I am not a trained professional in this technique, and this video is not meant to be medical advice in any shape, way, or form. This is just an informational video about a massage therapy practice and how it can possibly benefit you. And again, the whole reason that I'm doing this video is really just to give you some basic background knowledge before you implement doing this practice on yourself at home. Now that we've talked about the contraindications for this massage therapy practice, when it's not safe, when it's not recommended, let's talk about why it is recommended and who it is recommended for. As I stated, this massage therapy practice is safe for all genders, all ages, and for most people at most stages of life. But let's get into why. So, Mayan abdominal massage has a full body effect, but of course, there is a direct effect on the abdomen and the related tissues and organs of the abdomen. So for all people on a physical level, if you have digestive disorders or digestive conditions such as IBS, IBD, or SIBO, or even if you don't have a diagnosis of one of those digestive disorders, but you have digestive symptoms such as bloating, gas, GERD, constipation, diarrhea, or any type of digestive upset or pain, then this massage therapy practice can be beneficial in helping to calm those digestive disorders and to calm and relieve those digestive symptoms. If you have ever had any abdominal surgeries, any physical trauma to the abdomen through a surgery can cause scar tissue and fascial adhesions, and this massage addresses those. So if you've had any abdominal surgeries like gastric bypass, gastric sleeve, stomach intestine surgery, the removal of the appendix, the gallbladder, the uterus, the ovaries, any surgery that's happened to the abdomen, then this massage therapy practice can be beneficial in helping to heal from the trauma, the physical trauma that the body experienced. For biological women and people with a uterus, if you've ever given birth, and that's vaginal birth as well as a C-section, again, any surgery that's happened to the area, but even a vaginal birth can be very traumatic on the physical body. And so, as well as there can be mental and emotional trauma that comes from birth as well, especially the way that birth is currently being done in our modern medical system. And so, if you've given birth, this massage practice can be really beneficial in not only healing from the physical trauma of birth, but also for mental and emotional trauma as well. And again, this is true whether you birthed naturally or with a C-section. And this is also true for miscarriages and abortions, especially if you had a D&C procedure. For biological men and people with a prostate, this massage can help with prostate health. And for biological women, whether you've given birth or not, if you have a uterus, this massage therapy practice can help with womb health. It can help with a displaced uterus. It can also help with preventing a displaced uterus. But if you have a displaced uterus, then this massage therapy practice can help the uterus to come back into alignment, as well as helping all the other organs, internal organs, to also shift back into their natural position. Now, I'm not going to go very deep into a displaced uterus, what that is, the different ways in which it can be displaced, and what causes it to be displaced. But again, at the end of this video, I'm going to leave the resources where you can continue your education around this topic. For those with a uterus, it is really helpful in menstrual support and PMS, painful periods, irregular periods. If you notice that you have discolored blood or any other sign that there's a disbalance with your hormonal cycle, with your menstrual cycle, then this massage therapy practice can be really beneficial in helping to heal your cycle and to balance your hormones. This massage therapy practice can help with endometriosis, cysts, and fibroids. It can assist in fertility, and that's one of the main reasons that a lot of women will seek this practice out, is to help with their fertility. And postpartum care. So if you've recently given birth, or if you're currently pregnant and you're going to be giving birth in the near future, you can keep this massage therapy practice in mind as part of your postpartum care. And if you're seeking out this massage therapy practice to heal any of the things that I just mentioned, again, I really recommend finding a trained professional in this massage therapy technique where you can go in person and work with somebody who really knows what they're doing and can help you understand what's going on inside of your body. And as I said, this can also be done in prevention of uterine prolapse or a displaced uterus. And so I'll just mention now that one of the places that you can go to find a trained professional in your area is arvigotherapy.com. So how does Mayan abdominal massage therapy work? What are the benefits? We talked about who it's safe for, who it's unsafe for, and some of the things that can be treated with this practice, but how? So massaging the abdomen, as we stated, has a wide range of health benefits affecting the whole being. Massage brings stimulation to the area that's being massaged, and that stimulation increases circulation to the abdomen. And it promotes circulation through the whole body, really. But it really increases circulation to the abdomen and to the organs of the abdomen, as well as the muscles and the ligaments within the abdomen. And this is improved circulation or increased circulation of blood and lymph. We have veins, arteries, lymph vessels, and lymph nodes in the abdomen, as well as throughout the whole body. But really helping to increase the circulation of these fluids and letting everything flow will not only, so it will aid in the body's natural detoxification, but it also brings fresh blood to the tissues, which brings nutrients and oxygenated blood, and that means cellular repair. So your body is able to heal itself better when circulation is functioning properly. So increased circulation in the body means increased healing. Your body's natural healing ability is increased. This massage therapy technique addresses adhesions and scar tissue, which assist in organs realigning to their natural place, and this also assists in the increase of circulation. Because if there are fascial adhesions and scar tissue that are restricting the movement of tissues or even compressing onto veins, arteries, lymph vessels, then that flow of fluids is also going to be restricted. So as everything is loosened and tension is released within the body, things are able to shift back into their natural place with more ease, and everything is flowing more properly. Because this massage technique is done on the abdomen where all of our digestive organs are, this technique supports digestion and eases discomfort with the digestive system. So it calms digestive upset, it can relieve constipation, and again, think back to the flow. Just like we're helping the blood and the lymph to flow, we want the digestive system to be flowing. So this massage allows everything to be flowing the way that it's meant to be. And kind of connected into the digestive system is also balancing our hormones. Our hormones are affected by so many other areas of life and of the physical body. And so our digestive system functioning properly greatly impacts our hormonal health. So as you improve digestion, hormonal balance will naturally come as well, or at least will get better. And this massage therapy technique regulates the nervous system. The abdomen, the gut, the belly is considered the second brain of the body because of the high collection of nerves, including the vagus nerve. And so this massage therapy technique, it calms the vagus nerve, and that helps to down-regulate the nervous system. Our body's nervous system has the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is when your body is in flight, fight, freeze, fawn mode. This is when your body is in fear and a stressed state. Cortisol is pumping through your body, and your body is in a heightened state. Your nervous system is in a heightened state. When your body is in the parasympathetic nervous system, this is rest, digest, and heal. This is where your body is able to do its natural healing processes, which includes digestion, breaking down food and assimilating nutrients, and cellular repair. So when our body is in a heightened state, which is often because our mind is in a heightened state, in a stressed out state, our body literally cannot do the healing processes that it is naturally designed to do. So when you make time for stillness, for rest and recovery, and for allowing your nervous system to down-regulate, you're able to turn on your body's natural healing ability. And this massage practice is really great at helping to down-regulate the nervous system, because not only is it extremely gentle and nurturing touch, but again, the vagus nerve, which is a major nerve that goes down through the center of the body, that nerve it plays a major role in your body's ability to go into the parasympathetic nervous system. So when we help the vagus nerve to relax, the nervous system relaxes, the body relaxes, the mind relaxes, the whole being relaxes. And something that is really important to say is that emotional release and emotional healing can really only happen when our nervous system is regulated. Now, that doesn't mean that if you have a dysregulated nervous system that you can't do any mental or emotional healing work within yourself. You definitely can. However, if you're in a heightened state, if you're in that fight, flight, freeze mode, your walls are going to be up, your barriers are going to be up, your guard is going to be up. It's not going to feel safe to feel your emotions. It's not going to feel safe to release your emotions. That's going to feel too vulnerable. And doing this massage practice, it helps us to let our guard down, and it helps us to let go of our emotional armoring, because we're bringing our awareness to the most vulnerable place of our body, our abdomen. You know, even our heart and our lungs have our rib cage to protect us, but our abdomen, our soft belly, it is a place of vulnerability. So when you bring your nurturing touch and your loving awareness to this area of your body, it can help you to let go of whatever emotional armoring you have that's keeping you from really being able to feel what you need to feel and release what you need to release so that you can experience a deeper level of healing within your being. So while this massage has a physical benefit of down-regulating the nervous system, calming the nervous system, that plays into the mental and emotional benefit of emotional release and emotional healing because they really come together. A calm, regulated nervous system allows for deep emotional healing. And so emotional release and emotional healing is one of the benefits of this massage therapy practice. This practice allows you to explore your own body, mind, heart connection. It allows you to go within yourself where you're able to connect to your own inner healer, your own inner shaman, your own inner guru. That is one of the many benefits of this practice. This massage practice can help to release emotional and mental pain as well as physical pain. This massage practice helps to relieve pain that you may be feeling around your pelvis, your sacrum, your spine. That can be low back pain or pain in your hips. If you have pain before, during, or after your period, and as we mentioned, menstrual support and postpartum care. So this massage therapy practice has a whole being effect, and it affects not only your whole physical body, but it affects your other layers of yourself as well. So now let's get more into the emotional, mental, energetic side of this practice and how it can be beneficial in those ways. This practice can help to heal any and all trauma, especially sexual trauma. And this is not just sexual assault. This can be any sexual encounter that left you feeling with a sense of discomfort or dis-ease. Any type of negative emotion or negative thought that you've had around sex, sexuality, or any sexual encounter that you've had, this practice can help you to work through that and to release that. This practice can also help with birth trauma. Now, this is the trauma that one may experience when they are giving birth to a human, but this can also be trauma that you experienced when your mother was giving birth to you. Again, unfortunately, birth trauma is really common in our modern medical system. And sometimes we may not even be aware of the trauma that we experienced at birth because we were babies and most of us don't remember being born. So doing this practice, whether you're aware of anything traumatic that happened at your birth or not, can be really beneficial in helping to relieve and release that trauma from your system. This practice can also assist in pregnancy trauma. So this could be any trauma that you experienced while you were pregnant or giving birth, as well as the loss of pregnancy. So if you've experienced a miscarriage or an abortion that has left you with mental or emotional wounding, then this practice can be really beneficial for you in helping to release that mental and emotional wounding. Let's talk about the womb space. So as I mentioned, this practice is beneficial whether you have a physical womb or not. And we all have what is called the womb space. Now, this is like your energetic womb, and you could say it's between your navel and your pubic bone, no matter what your gender is or how you identify. And that is because we all have come from a womb. And your navel, your belly button, is a reminder of that. It's a reminder that you were once inside a womb. And also, this area of the body energetically is associated with the sacral chakra, which is kind of the birthplace of creativity and ideas and of desire. And so bringing attention to this area is bringing attention to the womb space. Now, the womb space can be a place where we hide things. We can hide trauma, traumatic memories, and feelings and thoughts, sensations that are connected to any trauma that we experienced. This is because sometimes it's easier for us to suppress what we're feeling than it is to address it. However, if we continue to suppress it, it will only manifest in other ways in our life, and it will only cause us more harm. So eventually, we have to go within and we have to address whatever emotional and mental wounds and trauma we have experienced. This practice helps you to connect into the physical body and to connect into your subtle bodies, your mental, emotional, energetic body, where you can start to see what it is that you may need to address and what it is that you're ready to release and heal. This practice will help you see where you have abandoned yourself, what is being suppressed and why, what is serving us and what is not, and how to release the trauma and pain for healing on all levels. This can be like opening Pandora's box, yet it can be an opportunity for deeper healing on all levels of you. So can you let your guard down? Can you bring in the gentle? Can you bring in the nurturing? Can you bring in the love? This is about surrendering and softening and allowing healing energy to flow. Our relationship to pain and to our pain body can be a gateway to our own healing. So this practice is also an opportunity for shadow work and for integration. Again, this is about the mind, body, heart connection, and it's about giving yourself an opportunity to go within yourself and to connect to each layer and level of you so that you can experience healing on all these layers and levels of you. Working with the core brings us back into our power. This is about personal empowerment and helping you to feel empowered in your life and on your healing journey. The energy centers that this massage practice works with is root, sacral, solar plexus, and heart. And each of these energy centers have associations that go with them. So whether you believe in energy or not, working with these energy centers in a metaphorical sense or in a symbolic sense can also be very beneficial. Your root energy center is about groundedness, safety and security, feeling safe in the body, in life, in the world. And the element is earth. The sacral energy center, this is the womb space, the birthplace of all. This is a place of creativity and creative life force. Emotions are associated with the sacral energy center as the element is water. And the sacral energy center is also connected to sexual energy, which is why working with this energy center can be really beneficial when you're healing from sexual trauma. The solar plexus is of the element fire. And again, this is your power center. This is about personal power. Think about the sun shining bright. This is inspired action. This is warrior energy, and it is also digestive fire. Again, think back to how we're helping to aid in the digestive system. This is also about passion. The heart energy center is all about love, and this center is the element is air. This energy center is about true love, unconditional love for yourself, for others, and for all. And I know and believe that love is the most transformative and the most healing force in all of existence. So when you are connecting into your heart and then approaching your healing from your heart center, that is when you can experience the most profound effects within your healing journey. This is also about healing heartache and heartbreak. Again, emotional wounds, emotional trauma, releasing that which feels heavy, releasing that which feels oppressive on your heart. This is about compassion and forgiveness. Compassion and forgiveness for yourself and for others. So doing this massage practice works with those energy centers, the root, sacral, solar plexus, and heart. And just as this practice creates flow within the physical body, flow of blood and lymph, flow through the digestive tract, it also creates flow within the energy system of the body. It creates flow of the emotions. As you allow your emotions to flow through you and to release from you, you experience more ease. You experience a feeling of lightness and wholeness. That is all the information that I have to share with you on this topic at this time. Again, at the end of this video, you can find the resources if you want to learn more. And the next video is going to be the guided self-healing practice, where I will walk you through doing this practice on yourself. And the goal and the intention is to give yourself the opportunity to release that which feels heavy, to release any mental and emotional wounds and trauma that you are ready to release, so that you can experience deeper healing on all layers and level of you. Know that you are worthy of healing. You are worthy of health. You are worthy of happiness. You are worthy and you are whole. You are loved and you are love.